You know me, you know I love hiking, and if you don't know me, I'm Tommy. I'm a local here in Arizona with over 30 years of selling real estate here in the Valley. Here are tips to loving and living in Arizona. These are my top 5 favorite popular hikes. There are many beautiful hikes here in Arizona, but these are my favorite ones that are in the top hikes here. I'm always out on the trails exploring these beautiful landscapes, and there's just so much fantastic beauty here. So I hope you take advantage of it too. First off, let's talk about Havasu Falls. I've only done this hike once, and I just made it to the first fall, but that's because I did a quick in and out hike. I hiked in like really early in the morning, and then the following morning, I hiked out at like 4 a.m. in the dark with my husband. It was so beautiful. But first off, the beauty of this place is truly breathtaking. It has turquoise water against like red rocks. There's red cliffs everywhere. The contrast is just stunning. And it's wild that it's right in the middle of this canyon where it's like really dry, and then you get there and it's just amazing. So the pictures you see online about Havasu, these are really what it looks like. It's unreal. So it is a tough hike though. A lot of riverbed hiking, a lot of up and down. I would never take my dog on this. It's a really long hike too, exhausting. It's got a good climb from the beginning and the end to get in and out of the canyon. So for those of you that love a good adventure and don't mind a tough track, it's definitely worth doing at least once because it is really like nothing else you'll ever see. The next hike that I love is very different. It's right here in the middle of the valley. We have a mountain range right in the middle of the city, which is so amazing. And I love the Payastoa Peak area, which I might be biased because it's right by my house. But I absolutely love this. I love to take my dogs out and just hit this trail multiple times a week. It's beautiful. The main trail is really famous. It's actually one of the most popular trails in the country, and it has like sweeping views of the city and surrounding mountains. People go up there in the morning for the sunrise. They go up for sunset. You can watch people's headlamps come down this mountain at night because yes, they set up there past sunset and then hike down the mountain. But right around this, there are lesser used trails, which are really peaceful, and it's a great escape. It's from that hustle and bustle right in the middle of the city, and it's amazing to have such a serene spot that's seconds off a freeway. But even from the like trails that aren't the main peak trail, you're going to get great sunset views and magical sunrise views, and it's just a great space to go hike with your dog and get away. Even if you just need a 20-minute hike, this is one of those great things that we are fortunate enough to have right here in our backyard. Another favorite trail of mine is completely different than both of these, and it's West Fork Trail, which is in a gorgeous canyon called Oak Creek Canyon, up in the northern part of Arizona. It's one of my favorite spots. The trail winds through a lush canyon. It has tons of water crossings, loads of shades with these huge trees. You've got the creek bubbling right alongside of you, and the trail is soothing. And it's so beautiful in the autumn months when the leaves are changing. The natural beauty here is simply breathtaking. This is another hike that I would recommend doing with your dog. Your dog can hop in and out of the water. You're in the shade most of the time. It's really nice. I do recommend getting to this hike early in the morning. The parking's very limited, and there'll be people like lined up down the road waiting to get a parking spot. So it's just really wise to get there right when they open the parking lot, get parked, and get out on that hike. So another one of my favorite trails that I do at least one time a year is called Butcher Jones. And this trail is right on a lake. It has these stunning views of Saguaro Lake, and the water is like shimmering under the sun, and you've got these views down these beautiful canyons. There's loads of birds. It's nothing short of spectacular. You can see 4 peaks from here. It winds through this really diverse landscape. It's got sandy beaches and rocky cliffs. I just do this every year. It is such a gorgeous hike. One time I even got to do this in the fog, and it was amazing. And sometimes when you do this right at the right time of the year, it will be really nice weather down in the desert, and then you will get to see the snow-capped mountains all around you. So I do this one every year because it's one of my favorites. And then finally, one of my last trails that's one of the popular favorite ones is Peralta Trail to Lone Tree. This hike is like no other, and I actually think it might be one of the best hikes in the world. I read that somewhere. Don't quote me. You can look it up, make a comment about how I'm wrong or right. But this trail follows a creek and climbs up boulders into the Superstition Mountains. You'll find this tree sitting out on this ledge, and you can hike out to the tree, and that's the Lone Tree. It has beautiful views of Weaver's Needle, which is a very popular destination to hike to, and the surrounding wilderness. It's a bit of a climb and a bit of a challenge, but the panoramic views are absolutely worth it. So let me know if I'm wrong about this being one of the top like hikes in the country or the world. These are my top 5 favorite popular hikes in Arizona. I know there's so many more. I probably should have made this a 10 or 20 list. And it's such a diverse, accessible landscape, and these trails make it one of my favorite places to live. If you love hiking as much as I do, or if you want to know more or need recommendations, just text me. Say, I'm in this area. Where should I hike? What hike do you recommend? What's your favorite hike? I need a 20-minute hike. I need an hour hike. I need a cardio hike. I can absolutely text you back with something really quickly anywhere you are in Arizona, even in the southern part of the state and the northern part of the state. I've been all over this state. It's so beautiful. And then don't forget to leave me a comment below with your favorite hikes or any questions that you have, and please subscribe to my channel for any content about living and loving Arizona. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends who might be looking for their next hiking adventure. Thank you for watching, and happy hiking.